to the fourth Always. My name is Diz, aka David Zammit. Let's get on with the show, with the news, the reviews, and interviews. And just to let you know, still I'm in transition, which I'm calling this transition edition. It will be till mid or late next week when I'll be back in a new studio, just rearranged, nothing outstanding, just a newer studio. So just to let you know, this is why it's looking a little bit me and this guy, and maybe that, and me, and you. Anyway, so subscribe to the channel. I'm here 3 or 4 times a week with the news, the views, reviews, and interviews for Star Wars. But anyway, let's get on with the news. A fan film has dropped in this last day. It's a part 5, I think, of an episodic series called Beggar's Canyon, and it's called The Dark Palace. I'll be giving you a review of that later in the show, but check it out, Beggar's Canyon on YouTube. It's called The Dark Palace. Anyway, to more news, Star Wars Celebration hasn't made any more announcements yet. That's any more announcements for, celebrity guests or photo ops or autograph ops or even panels. I think I said that maybe, but nothing has been furtherly announced. Holding on to the wish and the hope to the people who've missed on tickets going to the event that can actually happen. But anyway, we just can wait and see. And that's pretty much the news for this time around. So let's get into the views. Views is either my viewpoint opinion or a view idea that I have in the story. And this time around, it's just a straightforward view opinion on what I think about AI. Okay, so AI with the particular fan film I've got coming up again that I'm reviewing, and which I've reviewed a number of these fan films. I think they look great. I think they really add to the story, but the downside is that they do limit actual actors, and the copyright infringement does get sort of pushed aside by these creators. But it is actually the biggest selling point with these AI films, especially with Star Wars, is that they actually have a nice story. It's really good. But yeah, so AI, I'm all for, but it's a really good tool to get yourself started if you're starting out in the acting world, so to get your visual out there. But when you're a big time actor, it would cut you a little bit. So I'm sort of, it can only be seen and heard as ups and downs. Anyway, that's my views for this time around. Let's get into reviews. Reviews this time around is to do with a particular fan film called Beggar's Canyon. I think it's part 5. It's called The Dark Palace. And let me tell you, straight off the bat, this particular film gets an 8.5 out of 10. Now that is still very good, and it is very good. It just loses a couple of points than it usually has had before, which is, I think I've given these things 11 out of 10 because they're just amazing. But the story in this was not seriously captivating. It seemed to be like a bit of a getting from one place to another, with little things in between. But the music, the timing of the music, the way the camera is set in sort of slight angles, giving that modern edge, just the character creations, like even the red stormtroopers looked a little bit far out, but they seriously looked amazing. Like I really do think it's a very modern looking stormtrooper, but probably a little bit too much with its futuristic look. But it still had some substance of story. It just seemed to be a little bit in transition world. Anyway, so that is the reviews for this time around. So now let's get into a particular interviews, which is my questions on my last particular video. And the questions are coming thick and fast once again from my favorite guy. His name is Michael from Werribee South. So Michael from Wellby South is asking, will Disney's massive investments into tech like Sora AI result in better official content, or will it corporatize the fan co- corporatize the fan film space? It's an interesting question. I think AI is useful, but it is dangerous. Um, I don't know if it will corporatize the fan film space. I think fan film creators will always be independent, and they'll still create, um, product in their own form, whether it's stop motion or cartoon, animation, things like that. But Disney's massive investment into tech like Sora AI, I think it will produce better looking content. I mean, it's amazing right now what we're getting on YouTube. It's just it's just the ramifications for a lot of people getting paid in the industry that AI take that sort of away from them. Anyway, that's my answer for that. The next question is from Mike from Where We South, can believe it. Why do you think some fans prefer watching AI generated stories over official Disney Star Wars releases? Well, I don't think they prefer. I think it's just a thing that's happening right now, and it is, great subtle stories or great simple stories. It just the way that it's put together, music, and even the look and just the story, it's just all working, and you don't really think of it as AI or special effects. It just works. So it's just, the story we're getting is good. I don't think it's better or worse than what you would see in the official cinema. But at the moment, it's just something that we're all going through that seems to be a bit of fun. That's the best way to answer it. Anyway, that is the show for this week around. Please subscribe to the channel, The Force Always. I'm here 3 or 4 times a week, as I've said. It's a short episode this week. Hopefully I'm going to get back to normal by the end of next week with a new sort of studio. And until then, keep rocking.